Previously on Sucks with Sandals. And ever the optimist, there's a Cornish pasty in the window. Farewell, little pasty. Cook. Oh, I can see the Champagne Galaxy from here. Cook, Cornish pasty, cook. Yeah, castle, history, royal family, religions, revolutions, whatever. You all just want to know about the Cornish pasty, don't you? And now the conclusion to the Cornish pasty cliffhanger. Perfection. Wow, that's proper old school. Oh. Yes, let's see if I can get one of these north-facing Solent Bank free parking spots along the Esplanade. And that sentence was made harder by having not prepared it first in my head. If I did have any expectations for the Isle of Wight, it was that it was just another English county, only more expensive to go into and leave due to its isolation. But my goodness, having experienced it myself for an entire week, I saw British people doing whatever they chose to do according to their budget, time, and pace of life. As indeed I was joining in with them doing the same thing. And this is what Britain could be like. Everybody behaving themselves, doing what they love. But that's not what we see on the mainland, is it? And now I have to go back to the mainland. How can it compete with this gem of a living museum of what the rest of Britain could be? And we know what we have to do to return the rest of the country to this idyllic state that people my age do remember, experienced them for themselves, not just as a child, but became prosperous during their youth from it. Yeah, the Isle of Wight is a tough act to follow. I'm going to miss this place. Those Burks in that Transit Connect just let off a load of purple confetti. Why? We can only wonder. Littering? Or perhaps not. But why would one run away from a performance artwork without even experiencing one's own composition. Yeah, literally. Well, that's weird. That chopper is flying 20 feet above that boat. Huh. Ah, this speaker stopped working. That's better. Magically healed itself again.
He might not do no.
Oh yeah. Thank you to my PayPal donors who make these adventures a little more luxurious than they would have otherwise been. We've been through this.
I say again, the crew will direct you to assembly point.
That's where I woke up this morning, along Prince's Esplanade. I'm not normally a coffee man, but that latte hit the spot this morning. And here's what you could have had. Never mind. Should arrive just in time for the Southampton rush hour. I had to stop because I was passing through this tiny village of Crawley in Hampshire, not the Crawley in Sussex, no. And it's all so beautiful here. Leaded glass windows, thatched roof cottages. And this house has a thatched roof garden shed, and it's low enough to allow us to see the detail of all the straw. It's been so precisely cut. And that profession is, of course, a thatcher. Weeping willow trees. And a freaking thatched roof duck palace. I haven't seen a village this pretty since Clifton Hampden in Oxfordshire, which Richard Hewitt enjoyed. Gosh. Well, it looks like I'm back on the path to truly redeeming Hampshire as a beautiful county. Although the Isle of Wight is a tough act to follow, I'll give it that. I'm going to bring back an old catchphrase. Is I am zenning out pretty hard right now. So I just parked up to do a bit of research on the next places to see, and I'll be in Surrey next week. And I was hoping that Croydon was not in East Sussex. And it's not. It's a London borough. Yeah, Croydon. That's for people who think that Slough is too beautiful. I think a Tweety birdie dropped this nasty little berry. I don't want that smearing in the windscreen wipers. Right, so there should be an ATM up here somewhere, because I've been doing this entire adventure cash only. Yes, really. Yeah. Oh well, I'm here now, and I parked up, might as well look around, eh? Wherever this is. Are we still doing Ukraine flags? What's wrong with the England flag in England? Oh, horses! This is the new VW Ford collaboration that replaces the Chiron Galaxy. You can see it's a very similar format to my car, and obviously the Tornado Connect. Well, this is the Tornado Connect, but you can just have the Transit Connect, basically the same as is the VW Caddy and the Caddy Maxi. This is the long wheelbase version, and yeah, very nice. A man can dream, can't he? Even more tinted windows than mine, so I don't need to add extra tint. And that, of course, is the previous model, the 2011 model VW Caddy Maxi, which wasn't a collaboration with the Ford Transit Connect.